Hello everyone and welcome to Birthdays the Beginning, and I have been so excited for this self-described gardening ecology game for quite a while. This game is by the creator of Harvest Moon, and you guys know how much I absolutely adore and love Harvest Moon with all of my heart, so I am really looking forward to experimenting in this. It's a sandbox biology sort of game. I think you have to research a bunch of animals, you have to tweak the different temperature levels, and you have to alter the environment to try to support all sorts of different ecosystems. It sounds basically like a game that has been perfectly handcrafted for our amazing plant-loving, animal-loving, biology-researching community. So let's go ahead and jump on into a new game. I have never played this before. I have been keeping away from the Let's Plays. I have no idea what's going to happen, so we're going to experience all of this together. One day. Oh, what's this? A day like any other, I was reading a book when an old scrap of paper fell out. What's happening? It looked like a small map. Specifically, a map of this area, and in the forest, a spot had been marked. Maybe it's a treasure map. That's highly optimistic. A childish notion, I know. I had no way of knowing if the map was real or not, but it didn't seem too far away. So away I went. Oh, that's a fun adventurous spirit. I can definitely get behind that. Pockets of sunlight seeped through the dense canopy of trees, dimly shining my way as I walked through the dark forest. Oh, fun fact, my favorite color in the world? The shade of green that comes when sunlight pours through leaves. And right when I thought, I think this is the spot. Oh, where are we? Is this like almost Studio Ghibli-esque? A beam of light appeared before me. At that moment, I wanted to run, but my feet wouldn't budge. So there I stood, and then, as if beckoning me, the light began to move. I have no idea what's happening, but I can promise you guys this is not what I thought was going to happen. And my feet responded in kind. I felt like a puppet. There was nothing I could do. Did we just get abducted by aliens? Is this going to take like a Pikmin twist? I eventually arrived at the entrance to a cave. The light continued into the cave, and my feet continued after it. Shortly after, I lost consciousness. That's a little dramatic. Okay. What happened to me? When I woke up, there was a giant cube before me. Next to it, a smaller cube-like object and a creature I had never seen before. We're increasing the levels of my concern dramatically with every sentence. And with that, the strangest incident of my life had begun. I'd say so. Oh, geez! Welcome to this unknown world. I don't have a name myself, but if you want, you can call me Navi. Okay, hi! Alright. Spore meets Harvest Moon, maybe? Meets Pikmin? Meets alien abduction? Area 51? Hello? Okay. That red guy. Oh, so this thingy is talking to us. That red guy is your avatar. You can give it any name you want. Oh, awesome. Then I'm going to be Seri, of course. All right. Can I make him green? Yeah, Seri. Seri, that's great. Oh, I have HP? Can I get hurt? For a long time, my job has been to birth life on worlds such as this one. This big empty one. But lately, things haven't gone right. I know everything about this world, but I can't do anything on my own. So I called upon you. I'm sure you don't understand, but trust me, you're a chosen one. Oh gosh. You seem confused. I just need help, that's all. I'm sure you won't let me down. Is this how you talk someone into doing some of your work for you, by telling them they're the chosen one? This seems pretty suspicious to me. If life can be birthed on this world, I can finally complete my task. And then you can return to your world. Are we being held hostage? Together, we can move forward. It's our only option. Alright, Navi, I think you kidnapped me, but if it means that I get to take control over developing ecosystems on new planets, I could get behind this. First things first, you need to know the rules of this world. Now let's begin. Oh gosh. Oh my! Alright, so there I am. Do you see that red square? That's the cursor. It can highlight various things. When raising and lowering terrain, the cursor will be the center point. You can also specify an area to use items. Let's try moving first. Alright. You can move any direction this way. If you hold C at the same time, you move even faster. Okay, point of view. All right. Small map. Gosh, I'm really confused actually. Okay, there's a highlighted location on the mini-map. Head over there. All right, so, oh, like this? That wasn't so hard after all. Ooh, and I even get trumpets. All right, everything seems okay. While we're at it, I'll explain the mini-map. The mini-map displays a bird's eye view of the entire cube. I thought planets were like spears, not cubes. The red dot represents your location. Look at Navi swim around us while he's talking to us. This is awesome. The distribution of life and the condition of the land is also displayed. So it looks like no water, lots of land, 55 Celsius, 28 Celsius. I wonder if I can change that to Fahrenheit. It might look drab now, but it'll get more lively if you do well. The direction that the red dot is pointing represents the direction you're facing. Next, we should move the terrain. You're probably wondering why. Well, it's a key part of birthing life in this world. All right. So press. Oh my goodness! I made a little hill. Gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh wow. Wow, okay. Wow! By raising and lowering the terrain, you could influence this world's environment. Basically, raising the land will decrease its temperature, and lowering the land will increase it. The change in temperature will be displayed on the minimap. However, temperature fluctuations are affected by other variables besides terrain elevation. By raising and lowering terrain, you shape the environment. In doing so, new life will be born that is suited for various environments. Tell me all about it! When a life form thrives and its population increases, you can birth new types of life. Repeating this cycle will allow you to birth various life forms. Okay, I wanna have, okay. To raise, lower, hold down, left stick to move. Okay, what if I, wow, look at me! I'm making like a little cliff. Wow, it's kind of musical too. Okay, and if I just keep going over here, I can't remember how to expand the controls. Let's see. And be able to see, to enlarge and shrink minimap. I wonder if he's going to tell us how to be able to like select a broader area. I can't quite remember if he said anything about that. It feels kind of like being Peter Pan at the moment. Am I going to run out of HP? Am I dead? Looks like you've run out of HP. You can heal lost HP in macro mode, but I'll heal you just this once. What's macro mode? There are other ways to control the land. One way is by using items. You see that yellow dot on the mini-map? That represents an item. Head over there and obtain the valley source. You just need to go near it. I'll show you how to use it. Oh gosh. Oh wow. This item will dig a big hole in the ground. Oh my gosh, and it's like valley source obtained, valley source obtained. Oh, that's kind of like SimCity-esque, isn't it? Okay. Alright. Alright. I'd also like to put 2 of these 3 in a specific location. The locations are... Okay. So he wants us to put the valleys in specific spots. And so this is one of the spots right here. So... Whoa! That was so much! Okay. And here's another one. And what if I want to put a valley to connect the 2 of them? So open it up, select the valley source, creates a 9x9 negative T valley. Okay, and then... Look at me, I made a little cliff! A canyon even! What do you think? Useful, huh? There are lots of useful items, but right now I have something more important to tell you. Alright, I really hope it has something to do with birthing life already. Oh, look at that primordial drop. Yes! So I have to tell you about the sea. It's the birthplace of all life. You can create water using the primordial drop. This is how it all starts. I think I'm going to make Navi a female, actually. Try using the primordial drop in the hole you've made with the valley source. All right, so I need to get my little, let's see, and I have to remember, what are the controls to be able to zoom the camera? No. Oh, it's so many buttons, so many things to do. Okay, there's my primordial drop. Whoa! Look at how it raised up. Wow. It's water! Congratulations! This is the first of what I hope will be many birthdays. Oh, I get it! Birthday is the beginning! In this world, this large pool of water you created is called a sea. On the cursor status to the right, you can see that the height is in the negative. Let's see. Alright, I got it. Everything in the negatives is the sea. That's the rule of this world. It's almost time for life to be born. If only things were that simple. But waiting around is pretty boring, so let's use an item to speed this up. Ta-da! The broth of life! Hey, if you had that all along, why do you need my help? This amazing item creates organisms without fail. But you have to use it in the sea. After all, that's the birthplace of all life. Now that's true, so let's try this out. Do I have anything in there? I see bubbles! Now all we have to do is wait for life to be born, but right now, time is frozen. If time flowed normally while you tried to work, things could turn bad real quick. So here's another important rule. Time only passes by when you watch the world unfold from a distance. So try pressing I. Alright. Hi, little planet! I made you! That's so cool! Now you can watch the world from a distance. You can adjust the distance with the right stick. What is the right stick, woman? This is called macro mode, and it's very important. It's how you unfreeze time. When time passes, the cube's environment will change with each passing moment. And when the cube's environment has fulfilled a condition, life will be born into this world. Let time pass and watch what happens. Alright, unfreeze time. Okay. Oh my goodness. Phytoplankton! There's phytoplankton! I'm so excited! Another happy birthday! Congratulations! It's phytoplankton. This is said to be the original life form. Life news is displayed on the right. You can see new displayed next to phytoplankton. This is how you'll find out when new life forms are born. Make sure you don't miss a single birthday. The cube status below will show you information about the world. So this is the cube status over here. Temperature fluctuations, flora and fauna status, terrain proportions, stuff like that. Navi, this is also interesting, except you make it sound a little bit dull, probably because I want to get back in there and start playing with my phytoplankton. Let me add it, Navi. Oh yeah, I need to show you the mechanics of birthing life. Oh dear. Temperature is the most important factor for life to be born. Generational and geographical changes matter too, but the most important by far is temperature. Now, the ratio of sea to land determines the temperature. The more land there is, the lower the temperature, and the more sea there is, the higher the temperature. Oh man, I had no idea about that. Elevation is also a factor. Higher elevations make lower temperatures, and vice versa. If you remember that while you shape the terrain, various life forms will be born. Alright, I'm on it! I mentioned before how you can progress time, but I'll tell you something a little more useful. At the bottom of the screen, you can change the speed at which time progresses. X will start and stop time, C will fast forward and stop time. Starting time will heal your HP, while fast forwarding will continue to consume it. Now let's try fast forwarding. Alright. Wow, look guys! The cube years are just speeding by! What? What? Are my little phytoplankton spreading? Zooplankton! Yes, I love studying those in school. A new species has been born. This makes 3 birthdays now. Expect to see a lot more. As a reward, I'll heal your HP. Oh, I did lose a lot of HP. Now what was born was zooplankton, the first multicellular organism. It eats phytoplankton to survive. This is the first link in the food chain. Let me explain a little more about life forms. Sometimes the environment can no longer support certain species when they begin to increase in number. When that happens, the species will adapt to the environment, and through evolution, a new species will be born. So that means we gotta get down there and change things up, right, Navi? Let me at it! Sometimes one species will appear because another has gone extinct, like the dinosaurs. Well, they turned into chickens, but still. Life sure is mysterious, isn't it? Just adaptable, Navi. That's the one big rule of survival. After the 3rd life form is born, you can continue on. You can zoom in and change the terrain and do all kinds of stuff. Then just go to macro mode and let time unfold again. If you're ever not sure what to do, press M for a hint. Use it whenever the need arises. Alright, so she's telling me that I can go back into macro mode. Oh my gosh, yes! Alright, so, alright, and I definitely want to turn and get a good view of everything. Alright, camera, zoom. I need X and Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to get in here and actually see what's happening. Hi, little guy. You've got a big job. You know that? You've got to like get all of this changed up. Where's my zooplankton? I want to see my zooplankton. All right, let's see. I think I used up all of the valley pieces that she let me have. And now I think I need to zoom out a little bit. This is very interesting. There we go. Ah, that's much better. Okay. So let's see. I want to make some more shallows, basically. So I don't have any more tools, and I just have to use my experience. All right. Am I warming it up at all? I hope I'm warming it up. I want to make some nice shallows. So let's try to connect up this area. I wonder if I can make a waterfall as time goes on. Look, I made it a little warmer. All right, come on, little HP. You can do it. We want to make this area nice and wide. Let's put some shallows over here. Oh, I'm all out of energy. All right, so we've got to go back into macro mode now. So I've expanded a little bit of it. You know, call me silly, but I really thought like being able to work on making things and spreading life forms. The phytoplankton are definitely going up. I thought maybe things would move a little bit quicker. So, let's go back down. And let's see what happens. Navi, I really want to open up big things. So let's see. Make zooplankton multiply to birth stormatolite. Phytoplankton release a lot of oxygen that zooplankton need. Interesting. So I think if we want to increase the zooplankton, is that what she's going to tell us? Yeah. All right. So I want some bigger tools, but I don't have any tools. And my controls are only for moving the map. So I think I have to do everything right now manually like this. So it's going to take forever. Really? All right, but it is warming up a little bit. Oh, I think the sea will actually be anywhere. So maybe if I connect up these spots, I feel like I'm making a really cool little coral reef. And then we can come over here. Oh, fun. Look at this. I'm taking out this mountain. Oh, I'm out of energy again. Okay. This is going to be interesting. I thought it would go a lot faster, but I guess I just have to wait. And the zooplankton, how do I get the zooplankton to go up? The phytoplankton eats it? Oh my gosh, this is going to be very interesting. Navi, are you really going to make me just peck away? Can I please have like the ability to expand my swiping to cover a broader range? I think, is she gonna? Nope, I want to go down. I want to go down. Why did I go up? I made a pillar. I didn't mean to make that pillar actually, but that's actually kind of cool. So I kind of want to make some more. Look at that. I really didn't mean to make these. This is the opposite of what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was make a whole bunch. Nope. Yeah, to make some shallows. I wonder if I need deeper water to be able to have more phytoplankton. Let me try this. It's warming up the more water that covers the terrain. Guys, this is so much more complicated than I thought it was going to be. I'm kind of intrigued. All right, come on, little phytoplanktons. Come on, I really need you guys to start spreading around the place. But I have to admit, I'm pretty happy with my cool pillars and my little mountain. That's pretty awesome. But I am totally exhausted. So let's try this again. And let's see. I need to close the item menu, go to macro mode. The controls definitely are not very intuitive, but I'm not really used to being an odd alien poking around on my planet. And my planet is turning out pretty awesome. If I fast forward time, my zooplankton really aren't budging. How do I get my zooplankton to go up? I think I need to make the temperature a little bit warmer for it, maybe? You know what? You're not really helping me a lot, Navi. You guys, this is so much more complicated than I thought it would be. Phytoplankton release a lot of oxygen that zooplankton need. So I guess it's telling me to continue expanding the phytoplankton because that's what the zooplankton need to be able to survive. So let's just open this whole area up. It's going to be really nice when I can do more than just this and warm up the land. Can I make it go straight off the... Wow! Look at that! I want to see the side. Is that going to give me like a little waterfall? How fun. All right, let's actually connect it up down here. We can zip through my little pillars. Fine. Those kind of look like the pictured rocks that I was just visiting. Being able to make all of those little spots. So we're kind of making like a big canyon. I wonder if I can get rid of that big old giant mountain, if that would help me out. But this is turning out to be a lot more complicated than I anticipated. Oh no, my phytoplankton! My phytoplankton might go extinct. Slow everything down. What's happening? Phytoplankton, speak to me! And I did not anticipate fussing and worrying about my phytoplankton to be one of the first things that I really needed to do. Maybe if I destroy this mountain. Is it your fault, mountain? Are you causing these problems? Alright, let's expand the sea. I think we need to make a big giant ocean. There we go. In order to really get moving with my poor little phytoplanktons. Maybe I need to make things a little deeper. Guys, I think I actually... We have some new ones, yes! Wow, another species was born. Another birthday to celebrate. This is stromalite, a rock-like organism made of algae that lives in high-temperature shallows. Alright, shallows, high temperature, got it. Why was stromalite born, you ask? Because the location met the conditions for life, therefore it was born. That means you can expect them to thrive in these conditions too. So shallows with high temperatures, got it. Can I actually see something now? Locations factor all sorts of variables, such as temperature, height, terrain, and more. You might want to zoom in and look for hints. Now you know the 3 important factors for birthing life: temperature, life form prosperity / extinction, and location. These 3 factors have a deep connection to the birth of this world. When life is born, other life might go extinct. Life forms that cannot adapt will die off. Oh, I feel so responsible for my tiny cube now. What have you gotten me into, Navi? I don't know if I signed up for such a dramatic event. Life forms that are in danger of going extinct will always display an exclamation point in life news. These explanations are getting lengthy, but please bear with me. Press I to enter the world. Alright, Navi, you've got my attention for just a bit longer because I want to see my my stromolites! Yes, this screen is micro mode. Macro and micro may seem similar, but don't mix them up. Now we've talked about the minimap before. The minimap will display the position of all organisms of the world. Items appear as yellow, but animals and plants are displayed as colored dots. Try looking for the stromalite that was just born. It's displayed as a pink dot. New life forms will be recorded in your library. This act is known as capturing. If you approach an organism you haven't captured yet, a pink triangle will appear. Click the touchpad button to capture the life form and add it to your library. This information can be viewed at any time. Organism info will be displayed in the window. Now give it a try. Alright, let me add it. Hi, little one. Can I... No. Don't you dare destroy my little stromalite. Okay, I gotta capture it. There we go. Oh gosh! Look at him! Capture information! An algae native to very hot shallows utilizes photosynthesis to convert carbon dioxide into oxygen. Vitality D, evolution B, fertility SS, and oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into? This is gonna be really interesting, guys. But we have leveled up, yes! Alright. Congratulations on leveling up. There's one other benefit to capturing. It's how you obtain EXP. EXP is used to power up your avatar. The more you capture, the more XP you gain to level up your avatar. You'll gain more HP for creating terrain, and you can adjust the size of the cursor too. Yes! Use the left and right directional buttons to adjust the cursor size. When life is born, find it and capture it. The process is very important. Oh my gosh, that's right. There's a view mode that has a different point of view than micro mode. It's useful for getting a wide view of the surrounding area, and it has other more useful functions too. In view mode, the minimap displays organisms that haven't been captured yet. You'll find out why that's convenient soon enough. The controls in view mode are simple. Use the left stick to move and the right stick to look around. You can use the directional buttons to move. Movement varies between left stick and directional buttons, so use whichever suits you best. Well, considering I'm using a computer, in view mode you cannot raise or lower terrain, however you can ascend. Okay, that's all I have to say for now. Go on and give it a try. Alright. I want very much to do this. Yes! Look at me! Where am I going? Who knows? I need to descend. I want to look at what? I didn't mean to like descend into the rock face. This is interesting. Oh, there's my stromalite. You guys, there's my stromalite. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's scooch this way. There we go. There we go. There's my little stromalite. Looking so good. I'm so proud of it. And then you can look at the cursor status. And then I can also, yes. You can just turn it all off to be able to get a good little view of what you're working on. Oh my goodness. All right. So that would be the cursor shallows. Wow. This is very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. It's really hard to move the camera, but we'll adapt. All right, guys. I made some stromalite. Gotta admit, pretty proud with myself right now. Pretty darn proud with myself. That's a lot of work just to get this much done, but it does kind of remind you of the fact that it takes a little while to really be able to create life for sure. Tens of thousands of years. All right, and let's switch out. Yes! How was it? Oh, you're sad because nothing is there. Hey, my stromalite is there, Navi, and it's really nice. Like I said, this world is pretty much in your hands. Now let's return to the macro mode. All right, Navi, last time. Then hopefully, guys, next time we'll be able to just zip along things, but Navi is explaining tons and tons to us. Do you understand how this world works now? Before you move on, there's one more thing I'd like to teach you. If you press N, you can change the control settings, and it just... Thank you. Extinction is usually a natural part of life, but if you have save data... What am I talking about? Well, never mind. Let's just move on. To birth a new species, you need more stromatolites. If zooplankton is present, that means there are shallows. Okay, and the temperature is very important. You consider flat terrain on the stromalites. It will be easier for them to flourish. They have an easier time increasing in wide areas. This is true for all organisms, so make sure you remember that. Now try widening the shallows. Your goal is 1,000 stromalites. All right, so we definitely need to do some work. I'm feeling quite overwhelmed in a good way and quite proud over my tiny little puddle here. I have actually done quite a bit with it. Thank you very much. And hopefully we'll be moving on from playing around with all of the algae and diving into creating some more complex life forms next time. So I'm going to take a moment to kind of sit down and have a long talk with Navi about abducting innocent humans off of planet Earth and sticking them in a spacesuit and making them take care of a cube that suddenly they're responsible for all the entire life on it without warning. But I'm really looking forward to sharing the next adventure with you guys, and I just hope I take good care of our cube and can manage to make everything happen next time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.